Welcome back, viewers. In the last video, we have seen uh, how to do the installation of Nemesis script. So Nemesis script is a bunch of scripts which install additional software from the Arch and the AUR. AUR is the Arch user repositories. But that is incomplete because I have already told you we just cloned the Arcolinux Nemesis scripts. So the scripts have been downloaded and saved to the cloning folder. And then we did a system update. So in system update, we could see some things have changed, like the Arcolinux tweak tool has been renamed to Arch Linux tweak tool. Now further, some more steps have to be taken. For example, I will show you here. Uh, you have to run the hard code fixer after you install the scripts. Now the script has been copied from the GitHub to your system, but the script is not fully functional. To make it fully functional, we have to do one thing. So I will show you what to do. Let us start the Arcolinux virtual machine. So you can install this Nemesis scripts in Arcolinux D ISO system. So our virtual machine is installed using the Arcolinux D ISO. So we can safely use the Nemesis script here. So I think there is a issue. What I will do is I will just reclose this, not here, and then I will have to restart the Genome boxes. Sometimes it happens that the virtual machine does not boot up. For that issue, we have to do. Now here you can see one more thing, the Garuda Linux snapshot. So earlier the Garuda Linux snapshots were not there. After I think this cloning of the Nemesis script, I can see the Garuda Linux snapshot. So you have to see how slowly the system is changing. There is a one way in the tweak tool where you have to toggle on the Nemesis script and then you have to again run the update. So I will show you where. So now the system is almost booted up. Okay, now here you can see the Arcolinux tweak tool has been replaced with the Arch Linux tweak tool. So we have to start this. You have to input your sudo password. To change the display settings. Okay, now here you have to see. Let me first do the display settings. Display. Where is the display settings? Preferences. Yes. Okay. Yes, you have to go here and then select. Is there 133 13660? Yes, it is there. 1366. So now you have to apply this. Yes, now it is okay. So here you have to go for the Pacman, and you can see here at the bottom. So these are the Arcolinux repos. These three are enabled, and the testing repo is off. Similarly, for the Arch Linux repo, the testing repos are off. Other stable repos are on. And now here at the bottom you can see the enable Nemesis repo. So you have to click this on. So this repo has been added to etc pacman.configuration. So the configuration file of the pacman, that is the package manager, has changed. Now, is there any other things you have to do? Let us check. So okay, I think what we wanted to do is now done. So now what we will do is we will just close this and then we will have to open the terminal. So let us open the terminal. So you can use LXQT. Where is the Q terminal? Yes, this is the LXQT terminal. Now you have to again do the upgradation, or you can even do update. So that will fetch the software from the repos extra software. So here you will see it. You can see the Nemesis repo is now visible. So now the Nemesis repo is getting synced. So now starting full system upgrade, resolving dependencies, looking for conflicting packages, warning. So here you can see now the extra packages will start coming. So the Nemesis repo is now on. It is just 2 KB. It is, I think, not much software. Let us see what happens actually. So we have to just proceed with the installation. So there are 12 packages for the upgrade. Let us see what happens. And yes, what we will do is we will log in the KDE OpenBox session next time. And then what we will do is we will try to check the Discover software. The Discover is not available right now. So we will have to install the Discover Software Center. And then we will check. So now you can see the Garuda Snapper is working. So it is taking pre-shots of the system before the upgrade is applied. So the Nemesis repo has been installed in the system. And I think upgradation is also now done. Okay, now what we will do is we will install the Discover. Yes. So then we will able to check the software, different softwares that are available, extra softwares, and then we can install it from there. And if it KDE doesn't work, then maybe we'll have to install the Genome desktop. Okay, failed to retrieve some of the files. So I think one file is not retrieved. So what we will do is we will again do it. So this time the remaining file will also get downloaded. So here it is. It has now downloaded. So it is going ahead with the installation of the Discover. So that is done. So now we have successfully installed the Nemesis script. So you can, I will just show it to you again. Here is the Nemesis repo. So that has been installed now, and it has been synced with the server repo. So now some extra packages will be available for installation. Now what I will do is I will just close this. Let us try to install the software. So it is not available. Let us check out the Discover store. So Discover is available here. Let us try to open it. Okay, it is telling unable to open the software. So anyway, what we will do is now we will have to reboot this system. So let us reboot the system. And then I will log in into the KDE OpenBox session. So from there we will check the Discover. So there you are now. Okay, so I will change the LXQt desktop. Let us go for the KDE open box session. What happened? There is a issue or what? Or we can go with the open box session. That's not a issue. But I am doubtful whether the Discover will work in the open box session. Let us see. So it is not getting okay. Okay, so here the KDE is not working. So what we can do is, okay, so KDE is not working. So how to go about that? No. Okay, so the Genome Center is also not working because we had installed lot many different desktops. So that's a issue why the system it has now become, whenever you install too many desktops on one system, the configuration files get little corrupt. So never install many desktop, but since it was a review, we had done that, and of course we wanted to test the integrity of Arcolinux. So it is quite well. We could successfully do the different videos on different desktops using the same virtual machine. So that way it is very strong, but it is not working right now. So what we will do is, so of course this configuration managers and control centers are not working. So let us log out of this system. We try to go in the KDE open box. Let us try once. So it is not working. So let us go back to the LXQt desktop. And now let us open the Q terminal. Where is the Q terminal? Yes. And here I think we will have to install the Genome desktop. So let us try to do that. Genome extras, or just let us try to do it. Okay, so you can see here in the Genome there are 61 members. So the Genome and there are two packages from the Arcolinux repo third party. So some third party applications like the Genome terminal transparency is installed, and this is the Genome extras packages. So they are around 59 packages in the Genome extra. Mutter, Nautilus, Orca. Okay. So anyway, we'll have to use this extra because Nautilus is there. So yes, so let us do it. Let us, and in there is two packages, Genome boxes and simple scan from the repository community. So we will enter here. So that will by default select all. Okay, so what was this? Was repository extra, and this was repository community, and the first was the Arcolinux repo party. Then there is a community repo. Geary is there, Genome connections, Genome games, and the Genome multi-writer and Genome recipes. So this selection of the software packages is exactly same as that in EndeavorOS. If you remember this, when we tried to install the Genome desktop from the terminal, same packages are there. So because both are based on Arch, the Arch package selection is working here. So we have to select yes. Okay, so repository extra, Noto fonts, emoji are there, and TTF joy pixel. So let us go with first default. So total download size is 409.10 MB. So we can install this. What we'll do is now, after this has been done, we will remove the open box. So open box and KDE we will uninstall, because that is now config files are now hodgepodge, they are mixed up. So we will stay with the Genome desktop, because in Genome Software Center we will be able to see what is the effect of adding the Nemesis repo, activating the Nemesis repo. So we require one good working desktop. So just after the installation, we will have to remove the open box and KDE also. Many of the viewers might be getting bored why I am doing all these videos. So I am trying to share the in-depth knowledge of the different desktops to you. I want to show you all the desktops to the viewers, so viewers can choose their pick of their favorite desktop which they like. So if you are able to see on screen how the different desktops look, behave, work, their features, then you can select the best desktop for yourself, for your needs. And of course you get a good knowledge of the system. So we have done the series on Endeavor OS. Now we are doing the learning path series on Arcolinux also. So I will try to do such series on different Linux distros, so you get an in-depth knowledge of all the different Linux distros, and you can choose or even hop between the different Linux distros without data loss, and you can master the systems for yourself. Okay, now we will remove the open box session. So for that you have to use this terminal command. Okay, so what we can do is, let us try this if it works. No. So open box, then we conf qt. Okay, so now it can be removed. And we will remove the KDE desktop also. Okay, now let us remove the KDE desktop. KDE desktop. Let us try this. Okay, so KDE is not found. So I think only the residual KDE desktop was pending, because it was working in conjunction with the open box. So we had a open box window manager inside a KDE. So what we will do is, I will now stop here. In the next video, we will check out what are the extra softwares that can be installed when the Nemesis repo is enabled. So in this video, we could successfully enable the Nemesis script. We did an update also, but then the software store was not available, neither in KDE nor the Genome's desktop was there. So we installed the Genome desktop. Then we deleted, or we uninstalled the open box session. So now only the Genome LXQT and the KDE open box session must be there. So what I will do is, now I will do some research how to take benefit of the Nemesis repo that is installed. So Nemesis repo enables the installation of extra software from the Arch and the AUR repos. So how to do that, I will check up, I will do the research and then come back in the next video. So that will be the part 3 of the Nemesis repo series. So this will be a total of 3 videos, I think. So I will stop the video here. See you in the next video, where we'll take the benefit of Nemesis repo and install some extra software. Bye bye. See you.